More on the bail application of Angelo Agrizzi. It is ongoing in the Palm Ridge Magistrate's Court, where we find Aviwa Mtila, who has just left the court building as the lunch break is taking place. Two things struck me, Aviwa, good afternoon to you. One is the annoyance by Agrizzi's lawyer about the application or the submission of this last-minute affidavit, and then I've been hearing an enormous amount about the transfer of money, particularly in cryptocurrency.
Certainly, Jeremy, it felt like an accounting class as those millions were mentioned of money moved to offshore accounts, assets that were moved, and also cryptocurrencies. But just for better understanding, I want you to take you back to when Agrizzi was arrested last year on the 6th of February. In his bail application there, he did mention that he has 2.6 million rands worth of movable assets and immovable property of 14 million rand. Now, the state has then come to this particular case saying that you've already lied in that bail application there, seeing that you did not disclose 33 million rand more of assets, movable assets that have already been moved overseas currently. And they're saying that in fact the house that you disclosed, that 14 million rand house, it does not belong to you personally, but it belongs to the Agrizzi family trust. And in fact there's still a balance of some 7 million rand that hasn't been paid, which ABSA, the company, has a hold over. And then the state further alleges that while Angelo Agrizzi was busy with the state capture inquiry, remember when he appeared there, basically blowing the whistle to some of the dealings that have been happening in Bosasa. They say that Angelo Agrizzi, as well as his wife, moved around 11 million to offshore accounts separately. So that's 11 million rands worth of assets that have been moved offshore. So they're saying that even now you've already bought a house in Italy as well as a car in Italy. So they're saying that on these basis we're opposing your bail application. That's the bail application for Angelo Agrizzi. But you'd also understand that the issue of his passport, Italian passport, has come to the fore. Last year around August he did declare it lost, but that's already raising a number of eyebrows, seeing that there's a lot of money, plus 35 million rands worth of movable assets that have been moved to offshore accounts, houses that have been bought in Italy, and a car that's been bought in Italy. Now the losing of that Italian assets, that Italian passport, I beg your pardon, is raising a lot of questions.
If we cut through to the chase on this particular one, the state is essentially claiming that he is a massive flight risk.
Definitely, Jeremy. Even now, I understand the state wants to also intervene in that previous case that's underway, that's expected to appear again at the Pretoria Specialized Commercial Crimes case. They want that bail also to be recused on grounds of Section 68.1. So they're saying that given that you haven't spoken of these movable assets, about 33 million rand worth of movable assets that are already in Italy, the house that you've bought in Italy, as well as the car you bought in Italy, losing your passport, that's all raising grounds of you being a huge flight risk and basically already planning your way, Angelo Agrizzi, of leaving the country as it is. So they're opposing bail just on those grounds.
And much made today of Agrizzi's health.
Certainly, you'd see him going in court as they kept on adjourning, moving in and out with a handbag there that has oxygen. We've been told that he is using an oxygen tank to breathe. He can't breathe himself. You'd understand that he was supposed to appear on the 1st of October already. He's accused number 3 on this particular matter, but he provided medical certificates, 2 medical certificates, saying that he'd only be fit to appear on the 14th of October, which is today. He has appeared today, but he did mention that his health is not well and he's dependent on oxygen tanks, basically, just to help him breathe.
All right, court proceedings due to get underway in the next 60 minutes. We'll take you back there live when they do begin. Aviwa Mtila at the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court.